Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to make a Smokey's cheesy low-carb homemade pizza today. It's very low carb, it's very easy. It's one of our simplest recipes. So we are going to start out with 2 blocks of cream cheese, which I have melted in the microwave for about a minute or minute 30, just so it's easier to spread or to mix together. From there, we'll put in, I think it's a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 4 eggs. I guess I should mention that I'm making a double batch, making 2 pizzas. So if you're just interested in making 1 pizza, just cut everything in half. Then of course a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then last but not least, 4 cups of shredded cheese of your choice. And we're using Mexican shredded cheese. We'll mix this up, and then I'm going to put it back into the microwave for another 30 seconds or so, just so it's easier to spread. And then we'll be right back. Okay, as you can tell, I mixed everything together, but I'm going to stick it in the microwave for another 30 seconds or so, just to ensure that it's nice and soft when we spread the dough onto the cooking sheets. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. As you can see, it's nice and soft, our cheesy pizza dough. Now we will split it up between the 2 baking dishes. I sprayed the bottom of the pan and the parchment paper of one pan with cooking spray, but I ran out of parchment paper, so we're going to use aluminum foil for the other one. Also the bottom of the pan plus the aluminum foil, and we set the temperature to 375 degrees. Okay, so we have divided up the dough, half on each, and then we're slowly going to maneuver the dough so it fits all 4 corners of the pan. And it might take some time because of course it doesn't always spread out evenly. Not so bad tonight. And if there's any holes, you just kind of make it work. Just go back and forth. Oh, there's a hole there. We'll turn it around a little bit to make it easier. Whoops, a little bit there. And we'll do this until we have both of our pizza dough spread out evenly. Okay, we just finished spreading them. They are even. Looks like pizza crust. We're throwing it into the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes. We have them on 2 racks, and we're going to rotate every once in a while so they evenly bake. And after 10 or 15 minutes, we'll pull them out, and then we'll flip them over and add our toppings. All right, well, it's been 15-20 minutes. Our pizza crust is out of the oven. Looks just like pizza crust, smells like it. In fact, it's just cheese. We flipped one of them over, grabbed the parchment paper, flipped it over, and threw that away. And that's going to be our base where we're going to pour our sauces. We flipped the other one over as well, and they just look amazing. Okay, so now for one of them, we're going to use a tomato sauce. We're going to pour that on. And we usually just use 2 tomato sauces for our pizzas, but this time we thought we would try a pesto sauce as the other one. And this is not in our cookbook, but you can just experiment with a bunch of things. The cookbook itself has the crust recipe, which is the most important thing. So we're going to spread out our sauces as much as you can, just so it reaches all 4 corners. I try to leave a little bit out for a slight border. And the pasta sauce seems, or the pesto sauce seems just enough. It looks like it might be a little scarce, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll still give the rich flavor of it. So we'll smooth that out to the edges there. And then we'll go over to our other one. I'm going to use the same spoon because I figure the pesto sauce will probably give a little bit of flavor to the tomato sauce here. So we'll spread that out as well. Make it look as professional as possible. Okay, that's finished. Now, I'll go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of baking Splenda or whatever sweetener you folks like over it. This it gives it a little sweeter taste to the pasta sauce. And we won't do that for the pesto though. We'll keep that more hearty of a flavor. From there, we'll do some sprinkled some cheese over our pizza. There we go. We do like our cheese, as we've mentioned in the past. And then we'll sprinkle that over the pesto sauce as well. There we go. We'll do one more lump just to make sure we have enough cheese on there. There we go. All right, then we're gonna add our toppings. We're gonna add some onions. You can add whatever toppings you think are best. We like kind of a vegetarian pizza these days. So we'll spread those out. We'll also put that on the pesto pizza as well. I don't want to put too much on there. I don't want to overpower it too much. There we go. And also some green peppers to boot. Spread that out evenly. We like the green peppers because it gives it a nice crunch. There we go. A little bit more there. Perfect. And the same over here. Can never have too many vegetables. Okay, and from there we're going to add some mushrooms. Love our mushrooms as well. There we go. And then also some broccoli. We had some leftover broccoli from the night before that we had melted some cheese over. So we thought, instead of that going to waste, we might as well throw that on top of the pizza too. Why not? There we go, just a few pieces of those. And then we'll do a little Parmesan cheese over the top of that. And finally, we like ours with extra cheese, like I mentioned before. So we'll throw some some shredded cheese over that. And then, lastly, over our pesto pizza. And it's time to put them in the oven. We'll put them on for another 15-20 minutes or till they are the cheese has melted and they have browned a little bit. All right, we'll be right back for the final result. All right, well, we've taken them out of the oven and they are finished. Finito. We don't like our pizza, the cheese too well done. We like it kind of thick and chewy, kind of like a pan pizza. So we're gonna let them rest for about 5 minutes and then we're gonna dig in. For this recipe and many others, visit us at Amazon for Smokey and Giraffe's low-carb kitchen recipes. Have a great night and happy eating.